bit of greenery, I'm going to paint this guy. And it may not be super realistic, but I'm gonna do my best. I've got brand new brushes to try. This is a brand, I've seen these recommended online a lot, this Princeton Heritage Synthetic Sable brushes. They look pretty great, I'm super excited. This is my early Christmas present to myself. So if you get new brushes and they come with these things, it's a good idea to like think of these as useful, but they're not really. I don't really use these again because I feel like when I try to put them back on, they make the bristles kind of wonky. So throw that away. Okay, let's try this. I think let's do the structure of this with pencil. And I'm just gonna, this is a nice piece of paper as well, so I'm not gonna waste this. I'm gonna actually draw it out. So the branches kind of curve. These are really pretty. It curves down. And only I should be able to see my drawing. Kind of staggered. Really pretty though. And they get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay, so I'm gonna make like a nice dark green color. And I'm going to do the stem later. These are kind of interesting because they have these little bumpies. I don't know if I'm going to get into that level of detail, but I could try. I'm excited about this brush. It seems to have a lot of control. The thing that you know when you have a good watercolor brush is it has that snapback, which it just snaps back to its original shape when you use it. I'm gonna start with these little bumpies. I'm actually grabbing from this to get my color because I put a little bit too much color in that very first one. I'm just gonna make lines, 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 lines. Doesn't have to be perfect. I kind of continuously look at the thing that I'm painting or drawing though, just to kind of check in on myself and make sure that I'm not just doing what's in my head, I'm actually doing what I see. I think a lot of us, when we're trying to draw something, we tend to look at something once and then be like, oh, I know how to draw that. And then you just kind of do whatever is in your mind instead of actually looking. Sometimes things are shaped differently than you think. There's that. 3 little guys on there. They're almost like little braids, how they come in and out. And it would be fun to do a little study of these up close. I have a feeling this one's gonna take some time. And that's okay. The nice thing about this is that watercolor is so great because you can finish the part that you're doing and then you can always come back and work on it later. It doesn't have to be perfect. And we can also simplify this. If we don't want to do all of these little branches, you don't have to. That's nice about it. I'm just kind of looking at the structure. And if you're a new painter, take your time and actually draw out every branch to the level of detail that you feel comfortable. I feel a little bit comfortable just kind of winging it, but that's not everybody. So do not think that you have to do that. Some of these branches overlap as well. So I'm probably gonna make this darker in the long run, but I'm gonna do it lightly and then I'll see. And this is how I sketch. If I'm gonna do a sketch of something, I generally just do it in paint. Though I kind of feel like sometimes I should be better about using my pencil. And the branch is going to be right here. I could do this really stylized as well. I mean, there's different ways to do this. Like these shapes. I get a little bit of the stem here. I do like this brush. It's really nice. Stem kind of starts out brown, so I'm gonna add some brown into that. And then, yeah, I have a feeling this is gonna take a while. So basically I'm just repeating the same shape over and over. Line in the middle, little lines coming out on the sides, and then those guys sometimes have little things coming out on them as well, little babies.